In our continuing series on issues affecting women's health, let's focus on something most of us typically ignore: food labels. Whether you're dealing with diabetes, a new diet, or just making the rounds for your weekly shopping, the information found on food labels is vital. Lorene Cachola joins us once again to show us some of the new changes hitting store shelves and how you can benefit from taking a closer look.
Shopping day, and that means a day of choices for Donna Rowe. The first part of today's excursion is pretty easy: produce. Here, everyone is surrounded by healthy options. But when shoppers like Donna head into some of the other aisles, selecting healthy items can be a bit tricky, and food labels haven't always been easy to read. As registered dietitian Judy Galloway tells us, food labels are in the middle of a makeover.
Actually, there's an explosion of information in the hopes that the American public will be able to eat better and to reduce the obesity rate and our increased rate of diabetes.
The first change you may have spotted is that the new food labels are so much easier to read. That's especially helpful when dealing with food allergies.
They've bolded the typeface so you can easily see that it has wheat or corn, or if it has dairy or eggs in it. I know with my children, they have friends that are very sensitive to some of the dairy items, and if I'm preparing a snack or taking a snack to school, I need to be able to glance at it and not look through all the fine print to find out whether or not it contains eggs.
And a slick new design isn't the only improvement. You may have also noticed an exchange program going on.
A food exchange tells how many grams of carbohydrate is in that food, and 15 grams of carbohydrate is one carbohydrate serving or exchange. The exchange system gives more information on what that food contains and how it can be worked into the meal plan for diabetics and for meal planning.
So far, so good. We've got some reading, some math. How about a little geography?
Every food item must list the country of origin. In the past, we've had different food safety issues with different outbreaks of different diseases, and we didn't know which country it came from, and we had to go back and research it.
Since we're living in an information age, it's no surprise that there are a few additional items you may notice, especially in the cereal aisle.
The Smart Choice label is new this year, and this is a voluntary program by a number of food manufacturers that have agreed that they will meet certain criteria for a food item. It is monitored by the FDA.
It gives just a snapshot of the nutrient value. I still look on the side because there may be a trade-off, and I might like that it has added calcium or added vitamin D, but it has more sodium. So I like to look at both of them so I can weigh all the values together.
And it's not just us grown-ups who are benefiting from all of these changes.
My middle son is working on some of his reading skills, and he's reading the labels to me. So it's kind of like a game, in hopes that whenever he goes and makes a choice at the food line at school, he can read the label and see what's got the better content on it.
Many parents are making nutrition education a family affair, and the new food labels are a big part of that. But it's just one component of meal planning.
We know that we need to include our fruits and vegetables, our whole grains, our low-fat dairy, our lean meats, and the food pyramid is the best guide for that.
Great advice for a well-balanced diet. By paying close attention to all of the nutrition information available, you might just want to go ahead and label your family fit and healthy. For Smart Medicine, I'm Lorene Cachola.